your health heading into fall. Life, of course, can get overwhelming for parents with back to school right around the corner, but there are simple things that you can do to make your medical care easier during this transition period. So here to talk about that today, CVS Pharmacy Manager Michael Kassabian. Thanks for being here with us again.
Thank you for having me again.
So let's start off by talking about the basic items that everyone should kind of restock in their homes and why they're so important.
Yes, definitely. As we all know, life is unpredictable, from cuts to bug bites to burns to allergies to stomach issues. It's important to have those basic options in a well-stocked medicine cabinet to avoid any unnecessary discomfort, hopefully prevent an ER visit. So starting off, we have our basic pain relievers, acetaminophen and ibuprofen. Ibuprofen, you want to definitely check with your pharmacist or doctor before you take that. It might have a lot of drug interactions. Some people need to limit it to use. People on blood pressure medications, people on glaucoma medications, and actually certain antidepressants can interact with ibuprofen.
Okay.
Oh, yep. And then moving on to allergy and cold. Now, allergies can really extend themselves past the spring into the summer, into the fall. There's different pollens, different weed pollens, different grass pollens, different molds around. So having a non-drowsy antihistamine and a steroidal nasal spray are very good, safe options to have.
All right, so those are a lot of the basic stuff. What else do you recommend for things that aren't as obvious, such as, you know, you're expecting colds, you're expecting allergies?
Yep.
What are some items that you also tell people that they should just stock up on?
Absolutely. So having a good probiotic on hand, and you don't need to get one that's like $30 or $40. There's a lot of options in that section. So this one here is less than $20. It's got 7 different strains of probiotics in it, and it's very helpful. And you want to take that proactively. If you feel like you're going to go to a restaurant where I'm going to try some new foods, and you tend to have some indigestion. So I know we all did it on the fried seafood platters this summer, or the all-you-can-eat sushi. So taking that ahead of time could prevent it.
And what advice do you give families that also have kids at home when it comes to restocking those medicines?
Yes, absolutely. So when we tell people who have kids who have multivitamins that sometimes are gummies. There's some acetaminophen and ibuprofen that are like bubblegum and grape chewables. We want to keep those on a hard-to-reach level. We want to keep them in a kind of a hard-to-reach cabinet, a locked cabinet, and definitely have child-proof containers, because those medications, even though they're multivitamins and pain relievers, they can be kind of dangerous if they're taken, you know, from a kid that thinks they're candy or something.
Yeah,
like that. So
my toddler asks for more every time I give him Tylenol.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no more, that's it, that's
I know,
the dose.
absolutely.
So we now are supposed to avoid saying restocking the medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
Explain why.
Well, people think that medicine cabinets are in the bathroom solely, but medicine cabinets in a bathroom are exposed to heat and humidity, and they can degrade medications, making them unsafe and actually sometimes lesser effective. So keeping them in like a hall closet, maybe a bedroom dresser, or even a kitchen pantry, just leave them away from the Skittles and the M&Ms so the kids don't get a hold of them, everything like that. So, you know, the whole idea of keeping it in the bathroom is, you know, it can be exposed to a lot of heat and humidity, so we want to avoid that.
Yeah, you want to be careful with that because you don't want to change the medications, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, well, Michael, thanks for being here and sharing your insight ahead of the fall and that back to school season. It's right around the corner.
Yeah,